plans for the upcoming football season. But I got quite a few takes, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to bottle it. So I've bottled it, and I'm just going to react to yours. Maybe I'll chuck in a couple of mine, but I'm going to react to yours and say, are they good? Will they happen? Will they not? Now, of course, these are meant to be wild and crazy, so please, actually, I mean, if you want, you're gonna abuse my subscribers who have sent them in there, because I'm chilling this video. I'm not gonna get any hate. None of these are my predictions. No, I'm joking. Do not abuse them. That's my job in this video, to make fun of their predictions. No, but to be fair, if you do disagree strongly with any of them, I guess just pop it in the comments below which one, and one of them can comment and justify it, you know, their view. But yeah, we are gonna react to them and see which ones might actually happen, which ones maybe not, or which ones are completely ridiculous. So yeah, thank you to all of you who submitted your unpopular predictions. Of course, if you want to be involved in these videos, then make sure to subscribe. I post a lot on my community post, and the only way you will see them is if you're subscribed. So make sure to subscribe if you want to be involved. And let's begin then. So first one is from Oscar, who said Richarlison is going to score 15 plus goals and help Spurs get Champions League again. So Richarlison will score 15 plus goals and help Spurs get Champions League football again. So we've got kind of two parts here. The first part, Richarlison scoring 15 plus goals. All comps might be able to. Premier League, I highly doubt it. I do think Richarlison will rebound and will do better this season. I mean, it does depend though if he'll be trusted as the starting striker. Obviously Harry Kane looks like he'll be going. If he goes and let's say Spurs bring in another striker, I don't think Richarlison's getting 15 goals. If he is the starting striker for the whole season though, I do think, you know, he's not going to score 2 goals like he did last year. I think he could probably get 10 in the league. 15 is a little bit of a stretch, but I think he can definitely go in and around there. As for helping Spurs get Champions League football, yeah, that's a bit of a wild one. Again, I do think Spurs will be better than people think. I think Postecoglou is a lot better manager than a lot of people expect. And they're not in Europe, and you know, maybe with Harry Kane leaving, the other players might start to step up. But I think them in the Champions League is a little bit of a stretch in my opinion. So I mean, this is one where there is definitely a chance this could happen. Richarlison get 15 and Spurs get Champions League football, but I think it's probably very unlikely. Next up we have Grady. So Grady sent in a hot take saying Nkunku will be the top goal scorer in the Prem, and he's been backed up by Lurker, who said that's what he's also saying as well. So 2 people believe Nkunku will be top goal scorer in the Prem next season. Now, as a Chelsea fan, I really wish you're right here, Grady. I really do. But I don't think you are. I think this is wild. Now, don't get me wrong. I think Nkunku will be fantastic for Chelsea and will be great. Get lots of goals, lots of assists, and be crucial to our system. But I don't think he's really going to be in with a shout of getting top goal scorer for multiple reasons. One, because Erling Haaland exists. 2, because also Mo Salah exists. So even if Haaland got got injured for the whole season. I think Salah is just a machine and would be the next in line. And 3, because it's his first season. I'm not, as I said, I do think it'll be good signing, but I think there will be a bit of an adaptation period. And also, we've seen in pre-season he's kind of been playing in a lot of different positions, so I think we might see him move about a little bit, which may not help him in terms of that top goal scorer, but I can certainly see him scoring maybe 15 Prem goals, and that would be a sensational season, but I don't think he'll be a top scorer. Next up we have To Be Fair though, who said Arsenal will get the semis in the Champions League and Burnley will get mid-table. Right, so Burnley getting mid-table I don't think is really that bad of a prediction. I think that's a pretty reasonable prediction. I think a lot of people would have Burnley in and around there. There's always that one team who is a bit of a surprise package, and Burnley look like the team who will be that this year, considering how they dominated the Championship last year, how good a manager company is. So I could definitely see them getting mid-table. Arsenal getting semis in the Champions League. Again, I think that's a pretty reasonable shout, to be honest. You look at the Arsenal team, and obviously last season they were one of the best teams really out there in the world. They fell off at the end, but I think Arsenal playing at their best can beat most teams in the world. With Declan Rice in there as well. You see, the thing with the Champions League is it really depends on your draw and your luck, because we've seen a lot worse teams than Arsenal get far in the Champions League. For example, Chelsea, we won the Champions League with a pretty bad team, to be honest, in 2020. So, in 2021, sorry. So, Arsenal, I really do think can get to the semi-finals, depending on their draw. The only thing that holds them back is the experience factor, and they haven't been in the Champions League for so long that we don't really know. Players like Saka, Martinelli have never actually played in the Champions League, so I can see them getting the semis, but it depends on the draw. Next up we have Kensiso. I think that's how you say it. Sorry. Anyway, they say Burnley will get Europa Conference League. Leicester will finish 15th and Bayern will finish 3rd. Damn, some wild ones here. Burnley getting Conference League. I think that is out there, but we've seen crazier things happen. You see, I would agree with you on a normal season, but I think because of how many other good teams there are, like Villa and Brighton and Newcastle, I think it's very unlikely Burnley will get it. I think if this was a few seasons ago, I would be with you, but I think it's very, very unlikely Burnley get that Conference League this year. Leicester finished 15th, damn. So you think they're going to do the Sunderland or something in the Championship? Yeah, I mean, it could definitely happen. We have seen a lot of teams like that who drop down to the Premier League, just absolutely collapse, but I think their new manager will be good, and they have a good enough squad to do alright, and I believe that if they were that low, they would just sack their manager and get some bounce to go up. Bayern finished 3rd. Yeah, I can't back that. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Sorry. Maybe Bayern finishing 2nd, but 3rd. Damn. So, Leipzig, Bayer Leverkusen, Dortmund, I don't back 2 of them to go above Bayern. Maybe one of them might be able to pull someone off, but Bayern have just strengthened their squad so well. I really don't see them falling off like that. Next up we have Matthew, who said one of the big teams doesn't get top 4, for example Arsenal or Man United. I don't think this is a crazy shout. I think top 4 is going to be very competitive. As I said, there's a lot of good teams here, because if you think about it, Man City almost guaranteed to get it. Then you have Arsenal, Liverpool, United, who will be really pushing to get that. And then you have Newcastle, who got it last year. You have Chelsea, who Spurs, who will probably be better as well. And then you have Villa, who have strengthened massively, and then Brighton, who finished 5th last season. So that's 9 teams for 4 spots. So I can definitely see one of Arsenal or United not getting it. Maybe Arsenal was a bit of a bold shout, but I can definitely see United not getting top 4. He also said Fulham or West Ham go down, and he said he was close to saying Brentford. Again, I don't think that's a crazy shout. Fulham, especially, Fulham were great last season, but they're very reliant on a couple players, and with Mitrovic gone, if Jimenez and Vinicius are their strikers next season, that's very worrying. Willian might go as well. They've made a couple of additions with like Calvin Bassey coming in, but it is a bit of a turmoil at Fulham. I suspect they will struggle this year. West Ham, I don't think they're going to get relegated, but typical West Ham, because they always, like last season, they might be in and around there, but they'll always find a way to get out. So I don't think they'll get relegated, but it might be in and around there. And then Brentford, I understand why you're saying that. No, Ivan Toney, they could be a massive drop-off there, but I think Thomas Frank's a good enough manager to steer them away from relegation, in my opinion. Next up, we have Keane, who said Garnacho will finish the season with 15 goals and assists and be a regular starter for Man United. I think 15 goals and assists is a little optimistic. Maybe in all comps might be able to get it, but a regular start for United, I mean, he can definitely do it. There's obviously a spot there. The only problem for Garnacho is that obviously Rashford's on the left and then the right wing spot is up for grabs, but I do think Garnacho is a lot better on the left than the right. But if he can adapt his game and be a great right winger, then I do think that he can become a starter, that's for sure. I don't think he'll get 15 goals and assists or maybe become a regular, but I think he will get a lot more game time, a lot more goal contributions this season. George says Haaland doesn't win the Golden Boot. I mean, unless he gets injured, then yeah, but I think unless he doesn't get injured, then he's getting that Golden Boot guaranteed. Maybe I don't see him smashing the goal scoring record again. There might be a little drop off. He might go down to like 30 goals, but that will still be more than enough to get the Golden Boot. As I said, unless he gets a big injury, then I don't see him not winning it. Lurker says Dortmund finished 4th. I could definitely see that happen. They've lost a couple big players and their replacements. Bit dodgy. Sabitzer and Nemecha is okay. I could definitely see them falling off and maybe have that like mental block from what happened last year. Bayern remake of the Champions League in 2020 gonna destroy everyone. I was actually speaking to my friend about this. I was like, that 2020 run was insane. They literally killed everyone. Like, they gave Barcelona their most embarrassing loss ever. They smacked up Chelsea over 2 legs. They smacked up Spurs at their ground in the group stage like 7-2. They literally destroyed everyone who came near them. I mean, I don't think they'll destroy everyone like that, but they could definitely win the Champions League. Tuchel has a great record and they've strengthened their squad very well. I don't think they will destroy everyone, but just because that's not really how Tuchel teams are like. But I can definitely see them winning it. And he also says Chelsea and Spurs won't get European places. Now, I hope you're wrong as a Chelsea fan, but I don't think this is a crazy shout. Spurs definitely, as I said, there's 9 really good teams who will be competing for 7 spots in terms of Europe. So 2 teams will have to miss out, and those teams did miss out last year. I think Chelsea should squad, we might struggle. Maybe new manager and all that. Same with Spurs, there's a lot of change there. So I don't think it's a crazy shout, but I do think Chelsea will get at least some European spot. And finally, we have yes, that's his name. Anyway, so we've got Xavi gets sacked for Barcelona. I could definitely see that happening. If they have another repeat in the Champions League where they get knocked out in the groups and maybe they're a bit far behind in Real Madrid, I think he could definitely get sacked. Atletico compete for the title until the final day. Again, I could see that happening potentially. Atletico Madrid ended last season really, really well. If they can continue that form, I think they could be a bit of an outside shout to really compete for that title and make it a 3-horse race with Barca and Real Madrid. He then said Lazio win Serie A with 90 plus points. That is crazy. 90 plus points. Did Napoli even get that? Hold on. Serie A table 2022. Okay, Napoli got exactly 90 points last season. Napoli were insane last year and they only just got 90 points. Lazio, for them to do that would have to be mental. I think they could be an outside shout to win the league, but 90 plus points, nah. And he said the situation at Juventus gets even worse. Yeah, I mean I could see that happening. They just got like charge after charge, FFP, people getting arrested, points deductions. They haven't strengthened much in the transfer window, so yeah, I can definitely see that. He then said in Bundesliga, Bayern dropped down into the Europa League after getting drawn into a group of death. Well, I mean, I can't say that's a wild shout because I don't know what group they're going to get drawn in. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what draw they get. If they do get put in a group of death, yeah, I'm a bit concerned. You got some weird power or something. But yeah, maybe. We'll just have to see what group they get. He said Leipzig have their best ever season. I think that could happen. I really do like what Leipzig have done so far in the window. Really, really interesting stuff by them. I don't know if it'll be enough to have their best of a season. What is it? Second place, I think. So I don't know if they'll come first. Maybe they might get the most points tally, but I think they'll have a good year. Liga, Ekadike has a breakthrough season with 20 plus goals to PSG. Probably not now that I think he might step up, but now that it looks like Gonzalo Ramos will be coming through, I don't think he'll get enough game time, frankly, to get 20 plus goals, unfortunately. And then he said Man United's season collapses in December. I don't know if that's a bit specific. Maybe they don't have the best of depth, right? And the Christmas period is always where teams collapse, so potentially Sheffield United get about 15 points down. This is one, to be fair, which is crazy, but I think could actually happen. They've had a really, really bad window. Lost key players, not really bought in good replacements. Their owner, I think, wants to sell. It's been some real awful stuff for them, so maybe. And finally, Rangers make another run in the Europa League, but get eliminated in the semis. Maybe. To be fair, they have Michael Beale, who I think is a really good manager. I don't know, semi-finals of Europa League is a bit optimistic. It's a bit optimistic, but they've done it before, right? They got to the final, so who's to say we can't get to the semis? But there we go. That is the hot takes, unpopular predictions for the 23-24 season. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you have enjoyed, please do leave a like, consider subscribing. I'll see